Welcome back to our advanced Apache Pinot series. I'm Victor Gamov with StarTree, and in this video, we're going to talk about Upserts. That's right, we're driving into how you can update existing records or insert new ones seamlessly in Apache Pinot. So let's get to it. You might be asking, what exactly are Upserts? Upserts, short from update or insert, allow you to either update existing records or insert new ones in your database. This is super handy for handling changing data, correcting errors, or merging datasets. Don't be confused with the backfills that we discussed in the previous chapters. In Apache Pinot, Upserts ensure that data stays fresh and accurate. When a new record arrives, Pinot checks if it already exists. If it doesn't, it updates an existing record. If not, it inserts a new one. So Upserts are related to real-time tables when the data arrive through some sort of streaming system. Let's see how this works in action. So to use Upserts in Pinot, you first need to configure your table to support them. There's a special flag that you need to activate. It's called Upserts. And this involves setting the primary key in your table. Your primary key needs to exist in order to Pinot to look up the metadata for this and value for this key. Pinot provides a native support of Upserts during real-time ingestion. Upsert adds a new document and it updates the metadata to map between previous value for particular key and the new document. As you might know from the previous videos, every record in a segment is immutable, so when you use Upserts, we only change a metadata and we're changing links between existing key and new value for this key. Original document still stays untouched. Upserts in Apache Pinot can be full or partials. Upserts utilize comparison columns to determine a latest iteration of data. Snapshots help create resiliency in metadata map to stay on top of any lost memory metadata related to Upsert in case of server outages. Enable preload helps fast recovery of Upserts metadata map by using snapshots. At the time of this recording, the famous StarTree index currently is not supported by Upserts, but community is working on this. To use Upserts, we need to define a primary key in the schema config. And also, we need to update the table config to support Upserts. We need to specify mode, which is full or partial. When we use partial Upserts, there's additional configurations available. First one, overwrite. So we'll take the latest and greatest value and overwrite existing one. Increment, we will add a current value to existing value. There's append and union that will create a Pinot set type and add a new value to this set. There's a min and max that keeps minimum or maximum value across existing and new one. By default, override policy will be used unless specified. Now it's time to roll our sleeve and get to work. Please navigate to a folder with Upsert exercise where you can find README, Docker Compose file, and some scripts that will show you how you configure Upserts in your table. Create a table, ingest the data, check the health of the table and cluster using Pinot UI, and use Query Console to query your data. Upserts are a game changer for keeping your data accurate and up to date without manual intervention or backfills any sorts. They are perfect for scenarios like real-time analytics where data is constantly changing. Now, remember, Upserts allow you to update existing records or insert new ones seamlessly. Configuring Upserts in Pinot involves you setting up a primary key in your schema for your table and Upserts policy inside your table config. Upserts keep your data fresh and accurate, especially in dynamic environments. As always, if you have questions or experiencing any troubles by performing this self-paced exercise, don't hesitate to reach out in the comments below or in our Slack community in troubleshooting channel. And that is it for today. In next video, we'll explore data transformation during ingestion in Apache Pinot. And with this, until next time, and happy updating.